I've been at Pa Pae Monastery for about, I want to say like almost a month now. And there's so much I could say about this amazing place. This place that is full of love and nourishment and support for really just going inward. But this first video wasn't going to be about that. Trust me, I will make many more about my experience here at this amazing meditation retreat. For the first introduction, I wanted to talk about the food here. I wanted to talk about the food because this was actually one of the leading reasons why I came to this meditation retreat. Here in Thailand, there's probably over hundreds of meditation retreats. But one of the biggest things that drew me to this one was the food. Pause. Before we continue, please make sure to subscribe and like this video. Give it a thumbs up. By doing this, you're helping me to continue to share my experience of the world as I travel through it. Okay, let's get back. And I didn't really understand how special it was until I finally arrived here. Everyone needs some type of food. Plants need nutrients and water. Animals eat fruits, protein, and plants. And of course, people, well, we are a bit obsessed with eating, aren't we? Food is life, and even a devout monk understands that it's fundamental to their livelihood. Although I'm sure if there was a way not to eat and still survive, a monk would be the one to do it. Probably after meditating on this concept for days. If you have a question for anything, monks believe that you can get the answer to any question you have through meditation. Which is funny because it's like through clearing your mind, through thinking of nothing, you can get the answer to everything. It's a trip, I know, but this is monk life. Okay, moving on. So right, food. There are two types of food being offered here at Pa Pae. There's the food that monks walk through the village and beg for. And in addition to that, since Pa Pae is such a magical place, here they also have a kitchen, a family that has volunteered their services and support to the retreat in providing food for the retreat. So it's amazing. They not only provide the food, but they actually grow some of the food that is provided here at Pa Pae. So like it's like not only is the food amazing and delicious, but a lot of it is actually local. But we're gonna get back to them because I feel like they're one of the pillars of Pa Pae. But first, we're gonna do the classic introduction to how Buddhist monks get their food, which is alms round. An alms round is the practice of going around your local area and begging for food. Alms round is a practice we do basically every morning. Like there's no breaks at all. We wake up every morning at around 5:30, meditate, chant, and then we go straight to it. But I actually like this being part of my daily routine. I feel like it wakes me up in the morning. The first thing that the monks do before they go and do their alms round is pray. Here's a little peek about what it's like to be with them as they pray for the morning and the day.
Aparajita palang kesi se katawi pokare apise kesa paputanang akapato pamu ati sunakhatang sumangkhalang supaphatang suhutitang Sukano sumuhuton ja sujitang brahmacari supathakinang kaya kamang waca kamang pathakinang mano kamang panithite pathakina nikatawana lapantati
The bells are used to alert the villagers that monks are coming for alms round. Now, I have to admit, not everybody in the village participates, but the ones that do are committed. Okay, we see them like almost every single day out here offering food to the monks and in return gaining some merit for themselves, for family members, or for a loved one that passed away. After they're done giving their food to the monks, they proceed to pray, and the monks lead them in a prayer. Sometimes just a general prayer, and then other times a specific prayer for people who have passed away, family members who are sick, or maybe just a son or daughter who's away at college and they just want to pray for them. They do this about, I would say, 20 times, depending on the route that they go to. This is actually the only general store in the village, and even the store offers food to the monks. And it's not just the people who are selling food, it's also just normal people who are offering food, water, really anything they can give to support the monks and the meditation retreat here in Pa Pae. The footage you just saw was actually from a short route that we take in the village. The long one, well, I mean, maybe I'll show you guys a glimpse of that later, because that one does have a beautiful hike after. But normally at the end of each alms round, we then give some food and we share it with some of the animals in the village. In this case, and on this particular day, we shared some of the rice that was offered to the monks with the fish. As you can see, the fish were eagerly waiting for their daily snack. Honestly, don't know if they get any more food than this. I really don't want to think about that right now. But I know that every day they wait here, and whenever they see the monks, they know it's time for breakfast. After we share some of the food with the fish, we go to the canteen or the eating area, and we drop off all of the food that we have collected from the morning round. And we organize it into things that are just cooked food, rice, drinks, and snacks. As you can see, it's a lot of food. And I mean, actually, this isn't the most amount of food we've received. There's actually been probably double this, depending on the day of the year, the day of the month, really depending on if it's a holiday. And every first Sunday of every month is technically a holiday. So on those days, they get a lot of food. And the food that they don't eat, they end up donating to other villagers and other locations. That's it for this week. I'm going to keep it short and leave you guys in some suspense. Next week, I will give you guys an insider's view of the Michelin star rated kitchen at the Pa Pae Meditation Retreat. Okay, maybe it's not a Michelin star rated kitchen yet, but it's definitely on its way, because when I say I've had the best Thai food in my life, I'm telling you the truth, and I'm not the only one who has said this. So stay tuned for next week. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Peace.